So I realised that it's because I started with prayer this morning. As I say, about 20 minutes I was in prayer. And I didn't record that bit. And then I thought, my goodness, I'm not going to have any evidence of to be a blessing and to be ongoing. So I thought, I'll dictate. Not sure what I'm going to be recording, but something of this order. And I've produced the last recording, of course. I say I, but you know what I mean, God through me and so forth. And it's been a great blessing. And you would think, well, did it take Marshall 50 years of earnestly seeking God? From my age of 24 to now, and I'm 74, coming 75 this coming month. Did it take him that long to achieve what you would have thought was so little? But in fact, turn it round the other way. It only took 50 years to achieve something that's of infinite worth. At least this level of communion with God. Do you see? And it needn't take you 50 years. It needn't take you 10 minutes. It might take one recording of Marshall. It might take one moment of enlightenment on the path by the lake at the university where I was in Essex, Wivenhoe. And I suddenly realised, wow, wonder what's happened to Marshall. He wants God to exist. He's so happy. He wants God to exist to thank him for it. And the romance starts. I'm flirting with the idea of God existing. It's a wonderful thing that's come to me. Me, the most earnest humanist, master of words, master of logic, to become a master of economics too. Master of being a child with God. Infinitely more valuable. Do you see what wisdom says foolishness with God? Fortunately, he takes joy in delighting in our foolishness, our childishness. But to say for you, you don't need to take 50 years. And God's kept me around for 75 years because I needed at least the 50 years to get to at least where I am now. But it needn't take you that long. It can be in a moment of passionate enlightenment, of transforming joy and purpose, of realization that you want to love God too. Why not believe in God instead of all these other things that, well, don't really count for much in the end? Not compared to the eternal. God is by definition the eternal in time, in person, in greatness, in glory, in every value that you truly have at heart. He is the infinite of such. More wonderful than our conceivable imagination. And that is such a prize that no amount of uncertainty can reduce it to anything less than infinity. Have you got that? Did you like that? It was a bit poetic, wasn't it? Hang on, Marshall. Try and put your feet on the ground again. Yes, right. Okay. To say. I mean, you can listen to 2,000 recordings of Marshall. They're there if you want. And they will be there in the fullness of time. I've done more than 2,000 now. Or just one word in one of them might be enough. And really you don't need me, of course. God loves you direct, not through anybody actually. Well, he does love us through others, but he loves you direct. That's most of the love and care, you know. That's the lion's share. And you know in your heart that you value the God that loves you, the God that personifies all that you truly value. Not what others value, not what religion values, not what Marshall values. Not even what God values, but what you value. He can take care of that. He's God, for goodness sake. He'll guide you from where you are. Don't try to start from where you're not. Start from what you value and love and delight in, and worship him for that. If you're in error to any extent, you will be, just like me, just like everybody else on the planet, every other child, exactly the same. He'll put you right. Trust him for it. Delight in him. Understand him, Jesus says, as your dad. That's why Jesus came in the story, to tell you that understand God as your dad. Lovely dad, of course. Your dad has the same values as you because you're born of him. He'll guide you. He'll provide. He'll love for you. You will trust him. What else is there to do? What could compare to that? You'll be in love. The toys of this world will start to be seen as toys after a while. Childish pleasures compared to the embrace of his company. Bless you. Lord bless you and keep you. Cause his face to shine within you always. Lord give you strength and hope and joy and peace, wisdom and understanding, compassion, loving kindness, but most of all, eternal gratitude for all the goodness of God. And you will rise like eagle, on eagle's wings, it says, isn't it, in the song? I will rise on eagle's wings. You will escalate into his presence and his eternity. You'll be part of the adult host of heaven, his family, so to speak. Bless you. Thank you, Dad.